You do, you travel around everywhere with bags.
You see just a couple of athletes towing the line. Getting a little bit too close, trying to get that extra millimetre head start. And we are off in the first track event of the stream. The men's 3,000 metre steeplechase. Wearing hip number 1 all the way out to 17. Joe Burgess, Brendan Press, Jack Colreevy, Joshua Caleb Faulkner, Harry Ewing, James Finney, James Niparis, Johan Phillip, Stuart McSwain, Jacob Cox, Toby O'Brien, Benjamin Buckingham, Max Stevens, Ethan Haywood, Nick Earl, Nathan Percy and William Potter.
Yeah, and it is really nervous, this first lap of the steeplechase, because you just don't want to fall and you want to have a good look at the barriers, but then, you know, you want to make sure that you're not going too fast at the start, that you can't finish off strongly as well. So it's a good, clean race. They're not all bunched up, so it's just good to see it's like that.
Yeah, it's not a thing you want to see where it's really bunched coming over this first water jump as well. It does make that a little bit trickier.
Yeah, exactly, Lynch. And you can see they've all got different styles going over the water jump. Some people do a few little steps because they always want to take off from one leg, and other people don't care. Some people step on it, some people hurdle it. So it is all, everyone's got different techniques, so you've got to be watching the other athletes when you're jumping the barriers as well. And, you know, in these first few stages and the first 3 or 4 minutes of the steeplechase, you don't want to be running too hard. You just want to be as relaxed as possible, and Niparis looks really good there in second.
Yeah, very, very comfortable. It's Jacob Cox out in front at the moment, South Australian athlete.
And it's all strung out as well, so it just shows that there's a good pace on, and these guys, they want to run hard today. They don't want to just run around and you know, and sprint in the last lap. So it's great to see. It's a good, honest race. It'll be a great final to watch. Yeah,
no, good to see this the pace on early in these early stages. They've only gone around once.
And it's interesting as well with the steeplechase, because sometimes the water jump is on the inside of the track and sometimes it's on the outside, and for this race it's on the outside. So the start position's on the home straight instead of the back straight. So every steeplechase that these guys do, it's probably going to be slightly different number of laps and different spots. So they do have to be aware of where they're running and what they're doing as well. Yeah, so this stream's getting bookended by steeplechases. We're starting with the men's and then we'll finish with the women's. Yeah, it's good. It is a good event, and it's great for us to be showing this as well, because it is Australian distance running and up and comers of Australian distance running as well. And if you'd say that Niparis is a bit of a veteran at 25, I don't know if he's not a veteran, but he's certainly been around a while, so he's got plenty of experience, and he's great at championship racing as well. Yeah, exactly. So you've got Nipper just on the shoulder of Jacob Cox, the South Australian. Tucked in behind him, Jack Colreevy, who I haven't seen him with the long hair for a while, but Stuart McSwain there, slowly moving up into a better position. He's taking it easy at the moment, but we see Colreevy now moving quickly to take the lead in this race and hopefully push the pace a little bit more. Yeah, that's an interesting move, because you don't often see someone surge to the front in the mid stages of a race like this. But, you know, he wants to break away. He might think that Niparis has got a faster kick than him as well, so he's just got to get out and just keep going with the pace. And if you don't have athletes doing this, you're not going to keep the pace rolling, and you're not going to run fast times as well. So he's taken this by the horns and he's just gone for it. And you don't see these kind of gutsy running as much as what we used to see in the past. Denson did it last night in the 800. Yeah. Yeah, great to see that too. It looks like Colreevy there really, trying to turn it on. And these guys are starting to gap the rest of the field. McSwain wanting to get back on that pace, but I've seen Nipper do this before. He did it in Melbourne in 2014. He wanted that B qualifier. He ended up getting it overseas, but he was hunting it. Yeah. And when you're hunting those times, sometimes, yeah, you've got to really go for it, Lynchy, for sure. We've got Darcy Roper on the runway. We're going to go to Mossy for an update down at the pit.
Yes, as I said, in a little bit of the opener there, Darcy Roper, he's got a lot of swagger about him. Big smile on his face. He likes to get the crowd involved a little bit later in the competition so far. We've seen the Japanese jumper Minamura with a 7.83. He's leading. Henry Frayne just jumping out. A nice little easy opener with a 7.75. Shemaiah James 7.44 and Jill Crowther 7.43. So they're jumping between the mid-sevens and starting to bump those 7 highs. We need it above 8. 8.15 is the Olympic qualifier. Darcy Roper just waiting for the officials as they complete the long jump sweep. The sand has been swept. The Witch's Hat is out in front. The wind at the moment swirling around between a 1.1 head and a 2.5 tail. You want to get at that 2 if you possibly can. Just waiting on Darcy Roper. He has got 42 seconds on the shot clock. He's getting the clap. He wants the clap. If you're at home, jump on the edge of your seat. Let's give this young fella everything we've got. 6 jumps to glory. Darcy Roper. What can he come up with here? The crowd's a little bit silent on that one. That's going to be around that sort of 7 mid mark as I have a look at it now. Probably around about a 7.50. We'll wait for the officials. And
2K mark.
7.56. So I was 6 centimetres off that one. I'll take that one. The wind was legal. It was a 1.1 tail. So a nice little tail for Darcy Roper. A great little opener down here at the long jump. Fabrice Lapierre not far away.
Yeah, thanks, Mossy. Nipper, 2 laps to go. And he's really pulling away. Stuart McSwain's moved into that second position. Cole Reevy there, a long way in front of 4th place. But that's your first 3. Nipper, McSwain and Cole Reevy.
Yeah, and Stewie's just moving forward nicely now, coming into second. But Nippers is going for it. He was 6.10 with 2 laps to go on the clock there. So he is really going for it and extending his lead down the back straight. Stewie was second at Sydney Grand Prix and Jack was third. So it's the same positioning as 2 weeks ago. But I think Nippers has stepped it up and he's really going for it now, Lynchy.
Yeah, so he's all by himself out there. He's going to have to really just grit the teeth and take control of this. He's just got only a few more jumps to clear. And he's got around 500 metres left. As we can see on the right-hand side, split screen for Fabrice Lapierre for his first attempt. Oh, that's not bad. He's been given the red flag, unfortunately. A foul. My apologies. Here comes 1 lap to go. He needs to go a 60-second lap here. Just to tick over 60-second lap in this steeplechase. It's a big ask. It's not a full, it's a little bit more than 400 metres away from the finish line.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but he's definitely going to run a seasonal best. But yeah, Nippers, he's going for it. He's definitely going for it, and he's really, really having a crack.
And he's definitely going to go under that 8.45 that he did at Sydney Track Classic.
And that's what you want to do, Lynchy. You want to be improving, but winning a national title is a fantastic thing and puts him in the box seat for the Olympic Games. So he's going for it, and he's going to win this title.
Yeah, he's definitely going to win this. It's going to take a touch wood, a big issue before for him to lose this race. McSwain is about a steeple length behind at the moment. He's got 20 seconds to get to the finish line. Not sure if he'll get it done.
Yeah.
Only 1 more barrier to clear.
Yes, it's going to be a great finish by Nippers here, coming into the home straight.
There you go, we see McSwain just at the top of the screen there, and Cole Reevy clearing their final water jump. We see the Olympic qualifying mark just tick over, but Nipper will be crowned your national champion for the steeplechase. He had a massive dig. You can't ask for much more than that. It's going to be quicker, 8:42.44, the unofficial winning time. Stuart McSwain will be crowned the silver medalist. And Jack Cole Reevy taking out the bronze medal. And Jack put himself in a good position there to get a medal. He really took out the pace probably midway through the race and pushed it and forced the other guys to respond.
Yeah, it was a great run by him and Stewie as well. Jack had a crack and Stewie just kind of came through and ran his own race as well. But all 3 guys, fantastic running, and they want to go out overseas now and try to get the time. But James Nippers, national champion, fantastic run.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that. And I think just get him in a race where...